Good morning, John. Can't hear you.
I know I had my audio off.
Ah.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, you look fantastic.
Wow, that's very nice. Thank you.
Well, it's a true statement. Oh no, we got more people coming on, so I gotta be careful what I say now.
Yeah.
Especially with Cheryl coming on. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, I may be
Cheryl.
dropping my video for a little bit. I'm having a late breakfast, so.
Oh, no worries. Good morning, Cheryl.
You guys don't need to be seeing me as I'm
Morning.
scarfing down food. So. Morning, Cheryl.
Morning, John.
Nice to see you guys.
You too. How's everything going with you?
Oh, I am busy. I'm actually writing a presentation right now. I'm giving a 20-minute talk today for a business owner. Actually, it's a group of business owners and HR people on making sure that you're secure when you're working from home.
Oh, that's good.
There's a variety of security related issues, so we can work out. We'll have to have a conversation as to how I can help the chamber with this. So
Sure.
It's one of those fun and exciting things that we should do. I lost you, Kelly. You disappeared.
I turned off my video for a second. I had to stand up and grab something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's especially good if you're depending on what you're wearing. So,
yeah. I mean, nothing inappropriate, I promise.
Well, you know what? Nothing inappropriate. I have seen people. You may want to go in and change your name, by the way, but because you're identified as chamber staff. Do you know how to do that?
Oh, that's our account is set up, and I do Zoom on my iPad, and I can't change anything from my iPad, so I don't know. The user interface
I'm not running the meeting, so I can't do it. So
yeah. No, that's just gonna stay that way, I think.
All right, I'm going to mute and finish my breakfast, and then I'll be back on.
Okay, thanks, John.
Sure.
Oh, there you are. How's everything, Cheryl?
Good, good.
Good. Are you in a different room today?
No, just a different angle.
Oh, okay. I can see you better.
When I'm on the right side of the desk, I have the window behind me and I'm in the dark thing because I'm like a silhouette. So I just went to the other side of the desk.
Yeah, that's a neat ship behind you.
Yeah, my dad made it.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
We've got another one, the Constitution, but it's still at my mom's house.
Just will wait for some more people to hop on.
Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Tom, is it Tim? Tim, I'm Kelly Bennett. I'm the marketing and event manager at the chamber. I don't think we've met before.
No, I'm kind of new, and nice meeting you, Kelly.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
I used to work in marketing, and it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of a oft unappreciated art, don't you think?
Oh. Sure.
Generally here when things don't go well. But yeah, no, I used to work in digital marketing at Real Green Marketing in Commerce Township. It's a large marketing company to the green industry. But I left there in September, and I'm doing my own thing now.
So what do you do now?
I work for Utility Management Services as a representative for Michigan. They're a company that provides very off-site but very detailed utility bill audit and analysis services. So basically trying to find overages and billing errors and helping companies reclaim refunds from the past as well as future annual savings. So pretty much we just opened up in Michigan. It's headquartered in the Carolinas. They hired me to do East Michigan. So I'm really been reaching out to a lot of companies, and they're really finding a lot of benefit, particularly with the refunds.
Oh, good.
So it's all on the billing level. It's not on site. We're not changing light bulbs. We're actually just dealing with the bills.
So it's something you can still do during the kind of shutdown.
Yeah, actually, it's really to the advantage because people, it's hard to get a hold of people, but when they hear that they can go and reclaim for refunds from the power providers, and in Michigan, the statutory laws, we can go back 48 months. Most states, it's 24. So we've been finding some good sizable refunds for manufacturing companies and nonprofits. So that's my job. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of prospecting and meeting people and getting involved with, and I think we're providing a real benefit. So
that's good to know. Well, I'm glad you joined us this morning.
yeah, it'll be fun. Hello,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
See Cheryl, we're the early birds. Hopefully we'll
Cheryl's always early for everything.
Actually, I am too.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that worm, the early bird worm, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, Tim, I also work with the chamber. I'm the operations manager.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, I'm excited to be here, meet some folks. This is a good idea to do this.
Yeah. Oh, and our president, Joe Bowman, just signed on.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Tim.
Sounds like a TV show. Good morning, Joe.
John, good morning. Cheryl.
Joe?
Oh, you're looking good today, Joe.
What's that?
You're looking good today.
I got my big boy shirt on. I shaved. I don't know what the hell's going on. Almost like I'm at work.
Yeah. Hi, Colin. How are you?
Good morning, everybody. I'm doing well, thanks.
Oh, hi, Colin. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thanks.
And there's Samantha. Hello.
Pam is in the virtual house.
That's right.
I think you can hear me now.
So, Colin,
Yeah.
are you in the dish room?
I'm in the bedroom. I've got kid duty right now, so I've got him hooked up to the TV. So when my wife has a phone call the same time I do, unfortunately, TV is what we resort to. So
Mhm.
On that.
Us,
Been there,
yeah.
done that.
Yep. My son has a Google Meet with his classroom every morning at 9:30. So at about 9:15, we're both scrambling when we have
yep.
these.
yep.
And like, just do your best.
So if you see me mute, it's probably because somebody's yelling at my house.
Yeah, no problem.
Same here. Only mine are older. I have 4 older ones, but they yell too.
Yeah.
I gotta my son's gonna be working out soon in the basement. I'm like, keep the music down. He likes to play. He's into retro music. He plays AC/DC really, really loud and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm on a meeting. No.
AC/DC of all things?
Yeah, he's 21. He and a lot of his friends are gone really retro with 80s, even 70s music. It's funny. It's becoming very popular in that age.
You've got to treat him to a pair of earbuds so that he doesn't interrupt your.
Yeah, he's got them, but he just likes to blare it. So I had to give him a no, not now. He's yelling right now. It's fun.
It's not quite 9:30 and we still have people logging on, so we'll probably get started maybe at 9:35 once we give people a chance to join.
Mhm.
There's Linda. Good morning, Linda. Don't know if she can hear me yet.
Okay.
Good morning, Linda.
Morning, Linda.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Morning.
I just had someone try to get on and then they left abruptly, so.
Hey, Linda, check your volume. It's hard to hear you.
Okay, I know it's up. I know it's up.
I can hear you, yeah.
Maybe it's my computer.
Can you
It's
hear me
up.
okay, Joe?
It's
Joe, do you
suffering
need
from
tech-
Zoom fatigue.
Joe, do you need tech support?
No, I'm good, John, thanks. But thank you. I know you do an awesome job. Ken Sewell's in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Good morning, Ken. Oh, good morning, Louisa. Let's see, we also have Ellen Mahoney.
Morning, Ken. Nice shirt.
All right, we still have people joining. We have 13 on right now, and we had 16 registered, so we'll give it a couple minutes. Wow, this is great. Everyone's on time this morning. Yeah, we're up to our 15 participants. So I know I had one person say they have probably had a schedule change this morning and couldn't join us. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I think everyone's on that registered. So thank you all for your punctuality this morning. Welcome to the BB Chamber coffee break, virtual coffee break. We're happy to have you join us. I don't know if you're all drinking coffee or not this morning. I've got some tea to help me wake up. So welcome again. We're glad to have you join us. We've been trying to stay connected with our members doing these virtual meetings and webinars, and we hope you've all taken advantage for those. We've got some more planned, including one next week with Chief Financial Credit Union on small business marketing. They're going to do tips and tricks for marketing on little to no budget, including some LinkedIn tips that I'm really looking forward to, because I don't know about everyone else, but LinkedIn has always remained kind of a mystery to me. So I was kind of late to the game on that one. So we hope you'll join us for that. We'll have another coffee break scheduled soon. And if you would like to give us any feedback on our events, on, are we having them often enough for these virtual meetings? Are you, like Joe mentioned, experiencing Zoom fatigue? Please let us know. We want to keep doing what's best for our members, and we feel like this is a great way to stay connected. So if you would like to let us know one way or another how you feel, that would be great. If you have a business colleague or associate who you think could benefit from some of our virtual webinars or these coffee breaks, please let us know. We would love to invite them to sit in, to join us. If they're not a member, we have a wonderful Join Now, Pay Later promotion that Sam could talk to anyone about. It's really a way that we're trying to help our members and people who are non-members who are struggling through this time stay connected without the upfront investment, just because we know so many people are struggling with the shutdown orders. So again, we are here to serve you. If you're late signing on, my name is Kelly Bennett. I am the marketing and event manager for the Chamber. And we're glad to have you with us this morning. So I think what we like to do is to have everyone just tell us their name and who they're with. And we have a relatively new member, Mr. Tim. I'm not sure how to say your last name. Romish?
Romish, uh-huh.
All right. Would you like to start and give us your name and company and just maybe a 10-second infomercial, if you will?
Yes, thank you. Tim Romish, I'm with Utility Management Services. We provide off-site contingency-based utility bill audit and analysis services. We're trying to help companies find past overages to get them significant refunds, which is helping companies during this time when money's tight in organizations, and then also future savings. Thank you.
Wonderful. Welcome. Mr. John Eisenberg, would you mind unmuting yourself and giving us a little 10 seconds?
Sir, certainly. I'm John Eisenberg with Elijah Information Technology. We provide security solutions for small businesses to protect them from the unknown hacker.
Colin Dickey, you're up next on my screen. Would you mind unmuting?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. Colin Dickey. I'm at Madden, Hauser, Roth, and Heller, and I'm an estate planning and elder law attorney, and I help families with estate planning and helping protect their assets against those long-term care costs.
Welcome. Our membership manager extraordinaire, Samantha Milichek, is next on my screen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha. I'm your membership engagement manager for the Chamber. Also, just a friendly reminder that if you renew your membership before June 1st, you actually get a one-time $50 off your annual dues amount due to a thankful donation from the Chamber Foundation and Chief Financial Credit Union. So keep that in mind.
All right. Linda Hatfield, you're next on my screen. Would you mind unmuting and saying hello to everyone?
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to say happy sunny day, but it's raining, but that's okay. I hope everybody is safe and healthy and well, and I miss you all. I'm with Birmingham Bloomfield Credit Union. We have exciting news. We've merged with Lakes Community as of February 1st, and back in August, we merged with Metro North, and we are doing very well. We have 7 locations now, and we're still open. I mean, we're drive-through and everything, and we have the best loans in town. So we have money to lend, so come and see us.
Thank you. Ken Sewell, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, Linda. Congratulations on 25 years. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Were all 25 of those years good or just 25?
Oh, they were all good.
All right.
I look forward to the next 25.
There you go. I'm the managing partner at Sandler Training in Troy. We are a sales training company. My job is to help you create that repeatable and predictable process that allows you to sell more and sell more easily. And so if you want to sleep better at night, let's talk. Thanks.
Thank you. Louisa, you're next up on my screen. Would you like to say hello to everyone?
Good morning. It's Louisa Artelt with North Star Reach. We're the camp associated with Paul Newman's Serious Fun Network for kids with severe medical conditions. And we're actually doing a campathon this weekend to kind of raise some money for the camp and for our virtual programming and outreach that we're doing now. We're doing that through Facebook this weekend. So that's my update. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Diane Kraft, I see you next on my screen. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Diane Kraft. I'm from the Michigan Parkinson Foundation. We are all working from home, but I want everybody to know the staff is still hard at work and we're still able to be reached. We're doing Zoom programs and a lot of our continuing education programs all by Zoom, so people can still get a hold of us. And it's we are here to help people that are living and dealing with Parkinson's disease. We actually had our biggest walk of the year, which was supposed to be June 6th, and we did have to postpone it, so it's now rescheduled for Saturday, September 12th, and we're going to be at the First Presbyterian Church. So we're gearing up and getting ready for that. We just need final approval from the city of Birmingham, which should come in the next couple weeks, and we're ready to go. But we are here, and if anybody, anybody with Parkinson's that needs help, have them reach out to us, please.
Thank you. Charlie Wickens, would you like to say hello?
I can say hello.
Wonderful.
Medicare matters. As people turn 65 or they age into Medicare, they can find it very complicated, but they don't have to do it alone. For a free consultation without any obligation, feel free to reach out through the chamber. Medicare matters. Thank you.
Wonderful. Mr. Link Wackler, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Link Wackler, Link Jewelry Designs, and I'm sitting here right in my studio where I've been working out of for the last 12 years since I left my family business in downtown Birmingham, where I create custom jewelry designs ranging from engagement rings, remodeling people's gemstones. And right now I just delivered recently a cute pendant of a dog's face that had passed away a couple of years ago for Mother's Day. And I'm also working on a novelty piece, which is a bottle topper for a guy's 75th birthday with his face in sterling silver, about 1 1/4 inches in size. The nice thing about that is that he's 75 years old, and when you take artistic license, you can make him look like he's 60. Make him a little happier. So Link Wackler, Link Jewelry Designs. Thanks.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Darlene, good morning. Welcome. Would you like to unmute yourself and say hello?
Am I unmuted? Oh, mute.
Unmuted. There you go.
Guys. Good morning, everyone. I'm Darlene Hines of Nostalgia Antique Appraisal Services, helping you to determine those values for antique collectibles and other personal properties. We work with the states to help them to determine value either for resale or for probate or trust or equitable distribution. Right now, we're doing business online. We're not going into homes at this point, as most of you know, but we can still do virtual appraisals by photographs and by doing FaceTime and other mechanisms. So we're still trying to stay afloat. So again, Nostalgia Antique Appraisal Services, here to serve you. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. Michael Palazzolo, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to see some familiar faces. My name is Mike Palazzolo, like you just mentioned, and I run a financial planning firm, Fintentional. And I was probably 80% virtual before everything kind of happened, and now I'm 100% virtual for the time being. So life has not changed for me. And probably like many of you, I have a spouse working from home as well. And, you know, we're all doing the best we can. So Mike Palazzolo with Fintentional.
Wonderful. Danielle Workman, welcome. I know I don't see you, but maybe we could hear you.
Yes, hi. Sorry, I was having trouble with the internet feed, so I dialed in. Taking it old school there on the technology. I am with Lincoln Financial Advisors, so I guess we're staying in that lane here for a second, and I help individuals plan for their financial independence and be able to stay financially independent for the remainder of their life, and specializing in helping business owners who are accustomed to really reinvesting all of their profits back into their business, learn how to extract them back out when they're ready to say they're done.
Wonderful, we're glad you're here. Ellen Mahoney, would you like to unmute yourself and say hello? I'm not sure. Yeah, there she goes. Good morning, Ellen. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't hear Ellen. I'm not sure if she's still with us or not. If I do see her unmute, we'll welcome her. Ellen Mahoney is on also with us this morning, commercial real estate broker. Erica Kohler, would you like to unmute and say hello?
I would. Good morning. How are you, Kelly? Hi to everybody. I'm seeing everybody and all my friends from our morning business roundtable group, as well as all my friends from the chamber. Hello, it's nice to see you all. I am a residential realtor with Hall & Hunter Realtors in downtown Birmingham. Thankfully, the governor opened up real estate on May 7th, so we are allowed to show properties. We've always been allowed to sell and put things under contract, but we're not allowed to do showings and inspections in person. So now we are allowed to do that. We still aren't allowed to do in-person open houses, but we can do virtual ones. The cool thing is real estate has not seen a huge dip, financially at least. There's an article in the Wall Street Journal if you're interested in reading it. Shoot me an email or send me a message in the chat and I will forward you the article. It's really, really interesting about why home prices are not going to drop through this whole season, but they're going to stay pretty steady. So if you'd like that, I can send you Erica Kohler with Hall & Hunter Realtors.
Thank you, Erica. Ellen, it looks like I have you back on audio. Are you there?
I am here. I'm sorry. I'm a little challenged this morning. I can't get the video to work, but nice to see you all. And as Kelly said, yes, I'm a commercial broker. I sell exclusively commercial properties as well as leasing and on the tenant and landlord side. We're also staying very busy, and as Erica said, we're open for business. We get to show property now. I think it's a little more comfortable when you're in a 40,000 square foot warehouse than somebody's home, but but we still take precautions, and the market here is still okay. I do suspect by fall we will see a drop in terms of pricing because there's going to be some fallout. I think the stimulus has helped keep the real estate values sort of a little more stable than they would otherwise have been. But again, there may be a buying opportunity if you're trying to get invested in the market and maybe haven't taken that plunge yet. Thanks.
Well, we're happy to have you join us this morning. I think I have Cheryl Geralds. I don't think we've heard from you yet. Would you like to say hello?
Good morning, everybody. Oh, we've got another visitor. Colin, who's that?
Yeah, you can say hi. You say hi, Grayson. Sorry, Sharon.
Oh, adorable. Anyways, I'm glad to see you all on this kind of dreary today. So let's go with it.
Wonderful. Just to be clear, dogs and babies are always welcome on Chamber Zoom meetings and webinars, just FYI. For now, I saved the best for last, I think, Joe Bauman, our president. I think, Joe, if you want to say hello and jump into our topic for today, that would be wonderful.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Bauman. I'm the president of the Birmingham Bluefield Chamber. Thank you so much for taking some time out this morning to chat with us and share some coffee and some networking opportunities. I did want to share some updates with you on several topics. One is related to continuing financial assistance for small businesses. Another is we're very interested in what you all are doing in your businesses to prepare for the reopening of your business. And then lastly, I want to invite you to participate in a survey that we are partnering with the Michigan Chamber regarding the challenges and opportunities you're going to face in reopening your business. That's breaking news to Kelly. I haven't even sent it to her yet, but we just finished it last night. And so we'll be sending that out to everybody today. So I encourage you all to take the survey. It's less than 5 minutes, but we're really trying to build a consensus and a picture of what the local economy is looking like for small businesses to help guide the governor and her teams in having responsible, return to whatever the new normal is going to be. So if you can help us out by taking that survey, we'd appreciate it. A couple of things I want to mention on the financial assistance side. We've all heard a lot about the personal protection program, the payroll protection program that was done through the CARES Act in Congress. The first phase was met with a lot of confusion and consternation. The money went very rapidly, and it left a bad taste, frankly, in a lot of mouths of small businesses. The second wave of that, which is ongoing, we're hearing from our lending institutions and our members that it was much more smooth. The process seems to be working much better. The good news is that there still are funds available in round 2. And so if you have been contemplating applying for a payroll protection plan grant loan, forgivable loan, there's still money available. You should check with your lender and see if they're still accepting applications. I do know that a couple of our member lending institutions have hit their internal ceilings where they just can't manage any more loan load. And so they're not processing PPPs, but others are. So if you haven't applied yet and you think it makes sense for your business, I always say, talk to your lawyer, talk to your accountant, talk to your lending institution, and then figure out what's best for you. But there is money available. As a caveat to that, there is a next wave of CARES Act legislation that's being introduced tomorrow in the US House by Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker. This one, again, will deal with an extension of the UIA benefits that the federal government is providing for those who've been laid off. It provides for additional but more pinpointed assistance opportunities for certain types of businesses and industries. And then lastly, it deals with whether the federal government is going to be providing emergency funds for state and county and local governments who have seen their revenue shrink as a result of the COVID pandemic. So stay tuned. We're in very close, constant contact with our friends from the US Chamber Federation, their policy people in Washington, and we're working very hard to try to make sure that it's the small businesses that are being taken care of. So I want you to know that we continue to fight on all of your behalfs and advocate for you. We are on the phone daily with our state representatives, our members of Congress, their offices, making sure that they understand what's happening in our communities and what our needs are, and we will continue to do that for you. The second program I wanted to mention is—
Can I interrupt for just 10 seconds, Joe?
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
10
go ahead.
seconds. Thank you. No, I appreciate that, and that's all good stuff. And just for what it's worth, a quick pitch for my firm as a whole. They're very familiarized with those types of loans that are happening right now. We're doing a lot of blogs on them on our website regarding the CARES Act. Do you have to pay back these types of loans? So anyone who has any questions about the nuts and bolts of it, I'd be happy to talk to them. As well as we've got a great employment law section within the firm as well, which I know is kind of hot right now. So just for what that's worth, our firm's got a good amount of experience with all that type of stuff going on. So
Thanks, Colin. And we do have a bunch of links to resources on our website as well, explaining them. The second one is, you may have heard about the Oakland County Small Business Stabilization Fund. So this was something that the county threw in some money with the MEDC to provide emergency funding grants for small businesses with fewer than 50 employees. Like the PPP program, the first phase was a month ago. There were over 7,000 applications for a total of $3 million. So there were way more applications than there was funding for. That program has already been exhausted. There was a phase 2, however, that the county saw what the need was, and then there was a second phase that was $12 million that was put back into this small business stabilization grant fund. The county was broken up into 10 districts, and each district appointed a local loan committee of business leaders, community leaders, who then evaluated the loan request. So if you had applied for a small business grant and you did not, if you got a rejection letter in round 1, when this fund was refunded, your application automatically was reconsidered for round 2. So you may be getting money that you don't even realize you're getting. The committees I participated in our district, which was District 8, I sat on the loan committee. We finished up our work last Friday, and it's my understanding that by Monday or Tuesday of next week, those businesses that were funded in the second round will be notified that they are going to be getting a grant. And just so, by comparison, in round 1 in our district, which is the 5 Bs in Franklin, we granted 40 businesses with one of these stabilization loans. In round 2, because they quadrupled the amount of available funds, we granted an additional 178 grants, I believe. So there were many more. I think by the time we were done, 38% of the applicants from our district received a grant. So that's very encouraging. And we understand that there is discussions going on at the county level about actually doing a third phase as well. So we'll try our best to keep you updated on that. We deal with the Oakland County Economic Development Corporation, again, on a daily basis, and keeping apprised of that. The last thing that I wanted to mention is, as we all begin to think about how we're going to reopen our business and our offices and what our requirements are going to be, we are developing a resource list of local members who are providing PPE for offices. So hand sanitizer, masks, gloves, disinfecting wipes, whatever your needs may be. So again, we always try to get our members to do business with one another. Why not? You want to deal with somebody who you trust. So we're going to be building that resource list on our website. Beyond that, if you have needs that extend beyond what we can give you, our partners at the Michigan Chamber, they have a statewide network of local companies that are producing and providing PPE. So you should think about that. We're going to be posting some guidelines in terms of what is a safe work environment that you guys will have available to you. But in this case, we're really recommending that everybody familiarize yourself with the CDC and OSHA guidelines, because they're the ones who really will be the ones leading the way in terms of providing, you know, tools for a safe business environment. And then you're going to have to come up with your own internal mechanism as to how you're going to handle your staff, how you're going to handle external customers if they're coming into your office, what your office hours are going to be, and what your program is going to be. So obviously the state will be providing some guidelines as well under these continuing executive orders from the governor. You know, we're hoping that the stay-at-home order is going to be lifted in some form on the 28th. If you hadn't heard, last night, the Wisconsin Supreme Court struck down the Wisconsin governor's stay-at-home order, saying it was unconstitutional. Well, that on one hand is probably maybe good news for businesses who have been, you know, itching to get back into business. It's really thrown the state into chaos because it went into immediate effect with no restrictions and no guidelines. So now if you are a bar in Wisconsin and if you want to open up and have 300 people in your bar, you have the legal right to do that. So they're really scrambling to try to come up with a new set of guidelines now. So I know going forward, you know, these stay-at-home orders have caused a lot of stress and tension for a lot of businesses. But we're working, you know, again, primarily through the Michigan Chamber, trying to have some influence on making sure that whatever the eventual guidelines for reopening are, they're realistic for everybody and it will allow a business to actually stay in business with the new restrictions that are placed on them. So again, we're sending this out to all of our members. You know, I apologize if it feels like we're sending you a lot of emails and a lot of constant contact invitations, but we just feel it's really critically important to advocate on behalf of our members and our small businesses in our communities. So hopefully there's going to be, you know, there will be light at the end of the tunnel and we'll get through this. But we just want you to know again that we're doing what we can to represent our members to give everybody the best chance possible to be successful going forward. And with that, I'll turn it back to Kelly unless anyone has any questions.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask, or any things you can offer that your business is doing to helping consumers reopen, or like Colin mentioned, if you have anything.
Well, you know, I just wanted to comment that we, at the credit union, we have our 7 locations now. We needed a lot of hand sanitizers, and Griffin Claw, if you need it, they have a great deal. We bought 32 gallons, and I picked it up in my car, and they couldn't have been any better. I put it in the car. It was great. And my boss even picked up beer on the way, some growlers. So it was really good. So I just want to say, once again, as Joe said, partner with your chamber members. They want your business, and I can't say enough about what Griffin Claw has done for the community, but they definitely took care of us.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
And I'll add to that Jeff Rossler with Interactive Energies, who's a member of the chamber, and in our morning roundtable group, that his company has a whole bunch of PPE. I actually made a huge order on behalf of all the agents in my office because my broker's requiring that we wear masks and gloves at showings and provide those to our clients if they don't have them, to maintain the safety of the seller and the buyer when we're going through homes. And he has masks, hand sanitizer. He's got these face shields, which are really cool, so you don't look like you're trying to rob somebody. It's a face shield. You can see your whole face. And they also now have some great heavy-duty cleaner and those forehead thermometers. So if you, as a business owner, need to be able to scan your employees, or if you're concerned if somebody has a fever, it's a forehead thermometer scanner that he has those as well. So he's part of the chamber. Go ahead and reach out to him. They were quick to respond, got everything to me really efficiently, clean. And so we were all very, very happy. So reach out to him for sure.
Hey, Erica, it's Joe. I'm sorry, you kind of cut it in a little bit and I didn't hear the name of the member or the business.
Sure. It's Jeff Rossower. I actually private messaged you his name, Joe, in the chat.
Thank you.
Jeff Rossower with Interactive Energies Group.
Because we want to make sure if he's not on our resource list yet, that we get him on there. So thank you very much for that information.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Samantha's working on that resource guide. So if you have any other tips or leads, I'm sure Samantha would love to talk to you, or you can email her for that information. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to add to the conversation?
I had a question about the event that's happening tomorrow. Is it around? I have to go to my email and check it out. The House Democratic Downtown Business Coalition Listening Tour. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Joe?
Yes, so that is being co-hosted by Marie Manugian, who's our local state rep. I don't remember the other representative's name, but she represents the district. I think her last name is Harris, right to the south of us. So it's Southfield, Oak Park, that area. And then the House Minority Leader. And essentially they're calling a listening tour. In the old world, I guess this would be considered a town hall where, they bring people together, and it's really just, they will be providing a legislative update as to what's happening with all of the rules and regulations. But more importantly, they really want to hear directly from small businesses as to how they've been impacted by not only the pandemic, but also by, the executive orders, the stay in place order, so on and so forth. And they just really want to get feedback from local businesses. So when they are debating new legislation, that they have that grounding and that background. So again, I'd encourage if you have the time in your schedule to hop on that. They'll be taking questions just very similar to this format we're using right now. So, and I believe with the link, there was a way to submit questions ahead of time as well that they will address as part of their presentation. So.
Yeah, thank you for that question, Erica. That should be beneficial for small businesses. So any other comments or questions from the crew? Going once, going twice?
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Regarding the town hall tomorrow, I won't be able to make it. I don't know if you guys know, will it be recorded so it can be viewed later?
Good question. I'm not sure because it's actually being driven by the representative's office, but we can certainly make that inquiry. And if it is, we will make sure that we get a link and put it with the rest of our webinars and info sessions that we're capturing.
Great, thank you. I reached out too, so if I hear something, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Like I said, our staff is available. We are online working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to reach out to us. We are still running our programs, our communication as best as we can. So if you would like to promote something to fellow chamber members, if you're offering a special, a discount, a promotion, let us know. We can share that via social media. We've also are doing, we've added a Monday exclusive member e-blast because we've had so many inquiries and we have a waiting list for that. So if you would like to send a direct email to our members to share information during this time, we do have additional opportunities for that. And our website is available for advertising too. So if you want to place a business category ad, a banner ad on our homepage, those opportunities are available. So we are here to help you. We have a lot of different options and ways we can do that. So if you have questions, need specific assistance, let us know. Thank you for joining us. And
I would say the crowd is a lot quieter now than it was 6 weeks ago at one of these mountains. There is a little bit of Zoom fatigue creeping in.
Yeah. Yes, well,
I did want to mention one more thing. I apologize. Yeah. Because we're not getting out of our homes a lot, we may not be as aware of what's going on around in our towns. If you weren't aware, I just wanted to mention that the reconstruction of Maple Road in downtown Birmingham has begun. Maple Road is closed from Southfield Road all the way to Woodward. The street has been completely torn up. They're essentially doing the same project that they did on Old Woodward 2 years ago. So Maple Road, which obviously is, you know, one of the arteries of downtown Birmingham, is expected to be closed through the middle of September. Obviously, the merchants up there, the restaurants, the stores are already dealing with the pandemic and the stay-at-home orders, the stay closed orders. So they're struggling. And then right when we start to get out of this and they're able to open in some limited fashion, they're going to have to deal with the road being a construction site for the next 4 months. So once stores do start offering more curbside sales and restaurants continue to expand their curbside and carry out businesses, I encourage everybody to make an effort to visit, you know, your favorite restaurant or your favorite shop or your store along Maple Road and try to give them some business, because this is going to be a double whammy for them, and it's going to be another obstacle that they're going to have to overcome. So just keep that in mind as we start leaving our homes and milling about again in some limited capacity with gloves and masks. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. We hope to see you again soon. Like I said, we do have some more events coming up, so look on our calendar on our website. It's bbcc.com. And thank you for joining us.
Goodbye.
Everyone have a great day. Enjoy your Thursday.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Well, thank you all.